everybody, it's time for another Mega Man classic. Though this isn't just your ordinary Mega Man. In fact, Mega Man's name isn't even on the title.
Dang. Hey, Surfbots.
Hey, doggy.
This is actually a different title. Well, you can actually see it right there.
Aww.
Yeah, that loading menu spoils it.
Sorry.
So, what do you all think of our new ship, huh?
Hey, Tiesel.
How's she holding
It's
up?
still green, Tiesel.
I didn't ask for your opinion. I cannot do a good Tiesel.
Looks like you did another excellent
Nah, to be
job.
fair, that's good enough, man.
You know, I bet if Tiesel could, he would turn all of those Surfbots green.
Such neat
Probably
toys.
would. But they ain't his children.
That big of a deal, Tiesel.
Nope, they're actually her children. This is Tron Bonne. You may remember her from such great games like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
I know.
Project Cross Zone 1?
Was she in Project XL?
And a game that maybe I'll go back and record some other time.
Yeah.
Project X Zone was a three-way collaboration between Namco Bandai, Capcom, and and Sega. And it was
And then the second one had a crossover and the Nintendo one had, and the second one had Nintendo into the mix, but we'll get to that another time.
it added Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem characters and Xenoblade characters actually, like Fiora.
Wait, guys. Wait, James, what's the story?
So yeah, we're kind of getting a little ahead of ourselves. So, enter the Bonds, a group of pirates that are also the happiest pirate family.
Aww.
Their goal here is to find the legendary Diana's Tear, all across this amazing world that's mostly filled to the brim with water. We'll learn more about that in Mega Man Legends.
Oh god, please tell me Kevin Costner is in here.
We actually made that joke in the original attempt.
No, we're not in Waterworld, though it may as well be.
Wait, he's having Tron stay behind?
Yeah, well, to be fair, as a good brother should, he's just worried about her safety, and well, she just wants to make sure that she's safe while he does all the big boy work.
By the way, question,
Because-
why is Tiesel robot while why is he pretty much 90% robot and yet Tron Bonne, in fact, Tron Bonne is like the only 100% human in this series.
Well, there is Roll.
Okay, aside from
It's kind of funny you mentioned humans, because wasn't there like a very interesting discussion about the human characters in Legends?
There is, but we'll bring that up when we get to Mega Man Legends. Anyway, time for our actual game for our new commentary for the channel, the Misadventures of Tron Bonne for the
Look at the
PS1.
Surfbots.
Aw, they're so cute, and they're gonna be a pretty big basis for this game.
Oh.
With that said,
Whoa.
this is a game that was released in between Mega Man Legends 1 and 2, and this game is essentially a prequel story focusing on the Bonne family.
Does the ending of this game directly tie into Mega Man Legends, or is it just pretty much?
Oh no, this is pretty much its own story. As a matter of fact, I will say this right now. Usually games like these really want you to know the lore behind between the series representing. Though in this game's case, I think you can get away with playing it without having previous knowledge of the Mega Man Legends series. Just as long as you've at least know
Merch.
if you've ever seen these kinds of characters before, I think you'll be fine. The
Run
Surfbots.
away! Run away!
They're everywhere in Capcom's legacy.
We're not running. We're charging forward.
We're charging ahead to this wasteland of a freaking place. I thought we were in a water world.
Not sure.
Is that... Oh, Tiesel is piloting that thing.
Yep. That Giesel something.
The Gesellschaft. Get used to it, ladies and gentlemen. All of the Bond's weaponry are German named.
I was about to say, I noticed that German names is a recurring thing in the Legends series.
Too good to be true. I mean, it's supposed to be
What are the Surfbots looking at?
treasure.
They're trying to look for the treasure, though all they see is rocks.
Am I the only one who thinks that Tiesel sounds like Pete in this game?
Which Pete?
Kind of.
Well,
Sounds
he has he does have a loud mouth like Pete.
Pete from Mickey Mouse.
Okay, that Pete. Just wanted to make sure.
Honestly, I could totally see Tiesel Bonne here being portrayed by Jim Cummings.
Oh, definitely.
I would love that actually.
Bon Bon.
That would be interesting. I honestly, as great as that would, I personally would rather see someone like Charlie Adler, but Jim would make a pretty good Tiesel himself.
Oh god, Charlie Adler's Tiesel Bonne. That would be a hell of a treat in itself.
There's nothing here but sand. I hate sand. It's so coarse, rough, and irritating.
But wait a minute, Bonne Bonne actually found the ruins! Yes! Thank you, little brother. And yes, that is actually the little brother, the baby brother of the Bonds, actually. But he's a full-blown robot in this case.
I'm so confused by the anatomy of this world.
It'll make more sense when we actually get to Legends 1 and 2.
An interesting little fact about little Bon Bon there, his voice actor is the same person that voices Pikachu.
In the Japanese versions and Legends 1. For some reason, in the English localizations of this game and 2, they got a different actor, and he sounds like he's forcing it.
So let's see what we do in this game.
Everybody sounds like they're phoning it.
Which way is it?
It's fun.
So now it's time for what I like to call the Tiesel tutorial.
The L1 and R1.
I guess you.
So
You know what? No, I stopped being the pun guy. Never mind.
No, give us your glorious pun for the commentary.
I guess you could say that they're teasing us.
Yeah!
There's the man I know.
Anyway,
But it was like, so I guess for the majority of this game, you pilot the Giesel.
yep, the Gesellschaft is one of the main
One of the
Reavers. These guys are bad guys.
Yeah, they're basically kind of like the Matools of the Legend series.
Using the square.
Oh no, I wouldn't even go as far to say is that they're pretty much the major confliction of the Legends universe.
Like, yeah, they're just, it's like saying they're like the Heartless of Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly. That's the best
Kill 'em.
comparison I can make. So anyway, if you've ever played Mega Man Legends before, the controls are pretty much as followed. You use the D-pad to move yourself around, the shoulder buttons to move the camera, which in this case isn't too bad. You can also lock onto certain things, and even aim a reticle to launch it to pretty much launch certain things, like your own weapons or this thing that he's talking about.
The command system. Actually, before we go into that real quick, I kind of want to ask, in terms of control, how differently does this control compare to Legends 1? Like, would you say it feels heavier or stiffer or...
Well, the controls are pretty much the same as Legends 1 as far as I'm concerned, but yes, the Gesellschaft is a little heavier than, say, good old Blue Boy Mega Man himself.
Does Mega Man even appear in this game?
Nope.
Let's give it a try.
Nope, Mega Man nor the Casket family make an appearance in this game, nor are they mentioned.
Surfbots, go!
There are a few nods to classic Mega Man that pretty much ties the gap.
Alright.
Oh, they found gold!
Yeah, they found us some
Go back in there.
Monies
trying
for
to remember-
Zenny.
Refractor shards. That's it. That's the name of the
Refractor
currency.
shards.
Oh yeah, refractor shards.
Or yeah, refractor shards that convert to Zenny.
Now, I'm assuming by the little indicator on the left that they can take damage and or die.
Thankfully, they are invincible, though they can be easily stunned.
I think their expression kind of shows what their morale is at the moment.
Maybe it's if I hit it with something. I could possibly use this giant fist that is obviously there for crushing stuff, but nah, that'd be too obvious.
I'll just throw a rock at it.
No, that wouldn't work. I got it! I'll throw a Surfbot!
Wait, what?
There I was, facing down Mega Man Volnuts. And then I threw a rock at him!
It was a big rock. Actually, just kind of going back to something Matt
Here we
said
go.
earlier, like, he made a
There
little
we
joke-
go.
I was about to say, he made a joke about how, like, the voice acting here feels a little phoned in. I actually disagree. I think out of all the actors, Tiesel is probably the most passionate of the voice work in the series.
Well, yeah.
His energy is always so great.
I love his performance, barring the dumb shit that the actor's done in his own life. But we're not going to get into
Wait,
any of
what
that.
actor is this?
Doug Parker, I think.
Yeah, he's an actor who, if I'm correct, this was really his only big claim to fame in acting.
Pretty much.
I can think of right now, but yeah, basically there was some drama about him in real life. If you're really curious, you can Google it.
But it's something that's a little too depressing.
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about it here.
Yeah, we'll move on. Let's just focus on the product as opposed to the creator. The thing.
You mean like how you refuse to play Fez?
No, I still like Fez. I just haven't installed it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Never
But
mind.
again, it's
Somebody else I know refuses to play Fez because they don't like Phil Fish.
No, see, I think that's dumb. There has to be some point where the creator and the creation, there has to be some point of separation.
Yeah, again that whole little controversy
Ooh,
that has
we found
on
the guy.
Twitter concerning
Earthworms.
Duck Naples and his creation of Earthworm Jim. Like everybody,
Yeah.
right.
But
Anyway, here's the root.
Sorry, just saying, I absolutely hate Phil Fish. I think the guy is an asshole, a hypocrite, and just completely full of himself. And yet I still think, and yet Fez is still one of my favorite games of all time.
Bon Bon.
There's Bon Bon. He found
Wow.
the runes for us. Good boy.
Wow, Bon Bon's huge.
Oh yeah.
He's always been
Despite
huge.
being the baby brother, he's a fucking gargantuan.
Oh wait, no, sorry. We're in the Gustav.
Oh yeah, we're in the
Gessel is
Gustav.
there.
My bad. The Gesselshaft's the name of the main ship. I'm so sorry.
My bad. I forgot.
Whoopsies.
It's fine.
They do kind of blend in after a while, but so.
Tiesel, is everything okay?
I just told you not to worry.
I do like that they add an effect to Bond's voice to make it sound like she is talking over a radio.
Oh yeah.
That should be something. That is something I should say regarding Misadventures of Tron Bonne. A lot of the cutscene direction in this game is primarily these mugshots and the voice acting. Like they don't really do any of the really fancy animation effects like in the first game and the second game. But I think this is a really good compromise, just because they really flaunt their stuff here with the voice acting.
Oh dear.
Oh jeez.
Wait, is it Bon Bon?
Looks like
Oh no! Oh no!
he killed the baby.
Not the baby!
Unfortunately, he's a robot. He'll be fixed later, but
Who would be so cruel as to do
the-
that?
Not the mama!
And now we're introduced to this asshole.
What?
And his bird army.
Come on, Tiesel! Tiesel!
Yeah, they're totally not as marketable.
oh dear.
You recognize me?
I actually like this guy's voice.
Herds. It's me, Glide. I work
Unfortunately, they didn't keep this voice for Legends 2, if I remember
Oh,
correctly.
he reappears in
So
Legends
he is a
too.
rival pirate?
This guy... Isn't this guy like the main antagonist of 2?
I don't recall if he is. He is one of the main bad guys. So there's that.
Oh, he's not a rival pirate. He's just a loan shark.
Yeah, he's a lone shark, and he's come to take Tiesel's ass.
I'm afraid it's too late.
Yeah, no, I gotta get back to doing Legends because like I really did enjoy like the 3D anime cutscenes and stuff that they're at.
We just have to redo it because of certain situations that I'm not sure if we should talk about or not.
My ears.
Listen.
That's plucking. It hurts.
I know it does.
So yeah, long story short, Tiesel here took a loan from Mr. Loath to pay off the creation of the Gesselshaft ship. So, and unfortunately, he hasn't been able to pay it back. Our trip to find the die-in tier here was meant to pay that off, but unfortunately, we kind of ran out of time and enter Glide.
What's happening?
Curses.
Glide's gonna have to break a few hands.
So basically, he's come here to kidnap us and make us work off our debt.
Die!
Not remotely what I meant.
We're not going to let this go standing.
Scruff, scruff.
Not exactly my type, but if you want to play around with it,
By the way, this game was rated E for everyone. They let this joke
it's your
slide.
best shot.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that this guy is just a I'm going to guess that this is basically, I'm going to guess that this guy is basically, oh. Wait,
Boss
change,
time.
change morphers, less than you'd expect.
Yeah. Glide is basically your stereotypical flamboyant bad guy with no redeemable
Yeah.
qualities to him.
He-
So gear him.
This is our boss fight.
I'm basically going to say that he is Kanji Tatsumi's shadow personality. So
I was gonna say he's Kira him.
Kill him! Serbots, get him! Oh,
If I knew anything about that series, I totally agree with you. But with that said, he's
even
pretty
my
easy hitting.
explosions are beautiful.
I'd expect no
But of
less from a
course,
leader
that was
than
just a
myself,
warm-up.
but not
Car
quite
says.
good enough.
That wasn't even my final form.
What's he doing?
He's laying an egg! No, I'm kidding.
Run, Serbots, run!
Ultimate Glide Laser!
Oh no, not the laser! Damn it.
game
Oh,
over.
jeez.
Continue.
I think I broke my leg.
My leg.
Meanwhile, back at the Gessel.
Miss Tron, we've lost contact with the Gustav.
Crap.
I wonder if Tiesel's alright. He said
Oh.
he'd run into
And this is
some
the
trouble.
same Tron Bonne
No
voice
use
actress,
standing
right?
around here worrying.
Yes.
Yep, the same Tron Bonne actress that has been
That's
voicing her
no
for all 3
excuse to
games.
make sure everything's
Until
okay.
all the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff.
I still feel rather bad about that, but for all we know, I don't even know what the heck the actress was doing by that point.
Yeah, for all we know, she probably retired.
Wait at your normal stations, okay?
Can I just say I am still pissed off at I am still really pissed off at Capcom for Mega Man Legend 3's cancel.
Never forget that. That was like the worst fucking thing they could ever do, because the 3DS, like, given when the game was being made, that could have been the perfect opportunity to bring the franchise back on a system that pretty much everybody was loving at that point.
Yeah.
But no, it had to be canceled, and, well, Mega Man's kind of been in a recession ever since.
No, the Servbots.
It wasn't just that, there was also Mega Man Online as well, wasn't there?
Online and a universe, and both those got scrapped too.
Yeah, but I think Legends 3 was the most anticipated, especially since it would continue the story from years later. And
True, consider the fact that as far as Legends 2 is concerned, Volva's still on that damn moon.
On the moon.
yeah,
They were both
Wait a minute. Oh, I get it. So our whole objective is to now try and get money to buy back our brothers.
Yep, we gotta get 1 million Zeddy to free Tiesel Bonne from his captures. Pay off the debt that he was trying to pay off himself.
It's kind of like a very, very warped version of Pikmin in this regard, I can't help but think.
It kinda is, though. I would argue this is a lot more action-oriented than, say, Pikmin.
Well, obviously.
That has a lot more variety to it.
God, they're so cute.
but anyway, one of the things about that Mega Man Legends 3 cancel that pissed me off the most is the fact that Capcom just straight up lied.
Well, hang on. Well, hang on. Let's let this cutscene go on and then tell us how they lied.
It shouldn't take
She
this
looks so
long to find
bored with
something
everything.
like that.
3 hours later.
What's up? Oh, news from the bridge. Look at them, so cute.
Miss Tron, we found it.
What?
For some reason, I'd imagined like some sort of jingle that popped up when they come in.
Hurry.
I wonder if those are,
Yep, this is it. This
I
is
wonder if
Tiesel's
those
receipt
are
for
the same
money.
Servbot malls that were in Legends 1,
What does
or at
it
least
say?
2.
Read it, Miss
Oh
Tron.
yeah. Oh no, they are.
Let's
Anyway,
see.
let's listen to this
I owe you.
chilling revelation.
I, Tiesel Bonne, do hereby state that I owe Loath Inc. the sum of 1 million zenny to be paid back in full. Huh? 1 million zenny?
Well, we're in a bit of a
What
bind.
was Tiesel doing with so much money? Wait a minute. The date on this I owe
Well, I was
you.
about to say, look at the size of this devil
It's
damn
from
ship.
around the time we
I
were
think it's safe
building
to say it
the
would
vessel
take that
shaft.
much.
And now for the man who
Don't worry
stuffs shit
about
up his
me.
nose.
He said we had plenty, and then he went out and
But
bought
yeah,
everything.
it was. Yeah, they do say it was basically because of the creation of the Gessel shaft.
Master Tiesel and Master Bonne
Nah,
tonight?
don't
No.
bother.
No. Not
This is
tonight.
it's shit like this why I love the Bond so much. They are pirates. They do some really inhumane stuff. But they're a goddamn family and they love each other and care for each other's safety so much that Tron will go to such lengths to free her brother from the oppressors that are loan sharks.
But we're gonna have to. But why would they be? Why would these be known as misadventures?
To that I will say, tune in next part.
Bye bye.
And you'll learn in the next part why Capcom lied to our faces.
There